Let's face it, we're all addicted to shopping. Especially online. Daughters, eh?
And with so many talked about must-haves, from ice baths to home pizza ovens, LED face masks to natural deodorants, which ones are actually worth buying?
I'm diving into Britain's most popular products.
To find the truth behind the claims, from how they work...
It's like the Willy Wonka of testing floors.
...to whether they're worth the money. And whilst I'm being shopping's Miss Marple, 6 families are watching my adventures from home.
And trying these wonder products for themselves. Oh, that looks good.
But not with scientific tests and lab coats. It's just real people with real opinions.
35, 36, 37.
Ooh, that's nice.
Is that nice?
And it's all to help them decide how best to spend their money.
Vision is not a strong point. Oh!
And after all they've seen and tried, the big question is, do they need one?
So when it comes to shopping, what's the big deal? I want to know. Don't you? Let's get going, shall we? I'm on a tight schedule.
And there's lots of strange must-haves to dig into, like a space-saving travel hack.
You can see the difference on how small that is.
A sci-fi style anti-ager.
Don't know what the kids would say. Wow, look at the different mushrooms.
And a hyped mushroom that apparently makes you more focused. But first, a cold start.
This is an ice bath.
Ice bath it is.
Now, when I think of a nice bath, I think of one like this. Lovely and hot, bubbles galore, glass of wine in hand. But now, people are becoming obsessed with ice baths.
Apparently, the ancient Greeks loved a good cold dunk for pain and fever relief. And now top athletes do it for muscle recovery. But thanks to celebs and Iceman Wim Hof, in the last few years, the cold water tub craze has gone nuts with normal people. Blue nuts, obviously.
I'm not being funny, but my balls have resided inside.
It's like torture.
This ain't no hot tub.
But as most of us don't do enough exercise to justify the cost of icing your muscles, I know I don't, I'm curious about the feel-good factor that has enticed the non-athletes among us to get on board.
But how can a tub of icy water be good for you? Does it really make you feel better, or are people just shelling out for inflatable torture devices? Can I just stay here for this one, please?
I've sent 3 of my families a range of blow-up ice baths to try out.
Oh my gosh. How long is this going to take us to blow up?
First, it's the Ramseys from Luton. Mum Adra, who's a minister, Dad Timothy, who's a reverend, and their daughter, makeup artist, Shiloh.
I'm not an impulse buyer per se.
What about all of them trainers that you be ordering?
That's a different thing.
They've got a £499 ice bath.
That can't be the whole...
It is.
That's not a hole.
It is. Just stop moving it, man.
Joining these guys are the Castles from Leeds. Mum Linda and Dad Nick run a coffee business together.
You're a little bit more like a magpie, where you see something, you grab it, but do we ever need any of it?
Sometimes. When it works.
They've got a mega posh ice bath that comes with a chiller for just under 1,200 quid.
So let's put the ice in. Come, make it nice and cold for Daddy.
Next up, it's the Plumber Halls from Hertfordshire. That's medical sales rep Aaron, along with his newly retired mum, Jenny. And kids Ryan and Anaya are also helping out.
Not very good, really, at looking into the details sometimes.
It's expensive product as well.
Are very gullible.
Like the Ramseys, they've got a 499 quid one. And whilst they get to work blowing them up...
No way, this is stupid. I'm not standing here doing this.
Yes, you are, Shiloh. I'm off to find out what all the fuss is about. I love the beach, I love the sand, and I love the sea. But do I want to get in it in the UK? Not really. I'm at the beach in Portsmouth to meet a gang of passionate, or bonkers, cold water swim fanatics. Right then, here they are. The brave ones. Meet the blue tits. What? I'm not taking the mick, it's their real name.
I love them.
Now, this lot aren't spending on ice baths for the garden like lots of people because they're lucky enough to have a chilly, free sea on their doorstep. These guys are fanatical about cold dunking. They meet every morning to get their freezing fix. And I can't wait to find out why.
So you're going in there then?
Yeah.
Are you all crazy?
Yeah.
Tell me your stories. Why did you start swimming in the sea?
8 years ago, I became perimenopausal. For me, it's been, really helped with my mental health.
I've got chronic bilateral lymphedema. I've been cold water swimming for about 4 years now, and the water is the only time when I'm out of pain.
Really?
How does cold water do this to your life? Amazing.
It is, Nick. And as I stay on dry land, the tits have gone to get blue.
I tell you what's making me laugh. It's like a bunch of tea cosies are having a swim.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. It's amazing. My legs and my feet do feel cold. They said they do this Christmas Day. That's dedication, isn't it?
A warm shower and a cup of coffee from the machine does it for me.
They're having a whale of a time. But how do they feel now they've dried off?
How was that, everyone? How do you feel?
It's refreshing. You get like a fizz up through your body after it.
Still energised?
Yeah. No pain, of course, and you always feel good when they come out.
Well, I think you've won me over. I'm going to give this a go at some point.
Well, possibly.
Happy sea swimming. See you later. Bye. See you.
So now I've met the fanatics who say they feel amazing after a cold dip. Later on, I'm taking the plunge to find out exactly what's going on in our bodies during cold water immersion. Wish me luck. OK, time to unpack our next product. Literally. Whew. I don't know about you, but when it comes to packing, I can be a bit useless. Especially when it involves 20 outfits for a mini break. But you never know what the weather's going to be like, do you? I mean, it's never a good look carrying an overstuffed sausage through security, is it? Mark, come and give me a hand. Now, we all love to travel, but with increased luggage fees due to fuel prices, these days we're all looking for ways to maximise what we can take with us. And now there's a new thing called packing cubes that have really hit the headlines. They claim to save space and help keep your stuff organised. But are they really worth the hype?
Yeah, you could do one of them, to be fair.
These cubes supposedly work by compressing clothes via a zipper to really pack them in tight.
Do you think that you'd be able to save that much space with a packing cube?
Well, some claim to save up to 60% of luggage space. I've sent you all some to have a go with. The Ramseys have got theirs first.
Now I'm packing my clothes in something to pack them in my suitcase. Why am I double packing?
They've got some $29.99 packing cubes that claim to be waterproof, sturdy and space-saving.
Oh.
Look, you've got...
Oh, they're... Ooh, I like the colour.
Like a baby suit bag. You know when you put a...
Yeah.
Aaron and Mum Jenny have got a $24.99 set that promises wrinkle-free packing and to maximise luggage space.
Oh, I need these.
Yeah?
Yeah, because then I don't have to fold my clothes.
I think you do. Bus driver Michael and social worker Siobhan from Stevenage are joining this packing challenge.
She'll wake up at 2 in the morning and research makeup boxes, nail varnish boxes, whereas I'm just like, let's just go and get it.
They've got a 7-piece set for $44.99, claiming to give you 50% more space in your suitcase.
I just want to see. I just want to see.
Okay, you see. See that it don't shut.
All right, it don't, but that's the good point.
As Michael fights with his footwear, I'm unpacking the packing cube with someone who knows all about space saving. With over 4 million social media followers, folding fanatic Sophie Leod knows more folds than an origami expert.
Wait, guys, there's a folding lady? Why do I not know about the folding lady?
Are your drawers and wardrobes as immaculate as they are online, really?
Do
you live this way?
I would say yes.
Can I have a little look in them?
You can indeed. Let's
like
have a look.
Snoop around someone's drawers.
This is my side of the wardrobe.
Let me see. Oh my God, they are.
This is my gym drawer / wear on the school run every single day drawer.
If you saw my gym drawer, genuinely, I'm going to have to take a picture of it and send it to you.
Please do.
You'll be disgusted.
That is just heaven to me.
That's a lot of effort, though.
Before we get to packing, Sophie's teaching me some folding.
So we've got some socks.
Now, surely you just do this.
Not sure she's too impressed.
This is how I went viral. So I lay them flat so the heels are up.
Yeah.
And then I put them on top of each other like that. And then I fold them twice. You can fold them more. And then...
That's really good.
Now I have a whole new way of folding socks.
How do I fold Mark's pants?
Let me show
At
you.
home?
So you just fold in the sides like this, fold the top down, and then just tuck it all in. And then when they're in the drawer, they just sit like this.
I'm going to go home tonight and I am going to open Mark's drawer because it's all socks and boxers and I'm actually going to do this.
Would you do that with my box?
100% no.
These are what I really want to talk to you about, though. The famous packing cube.
Yeah, I personally love packing with packing cubes. I just feel like they create more space, they make me a more mindful packer, and they're great if you're packing more than one person into one suitcase.
So do you really believe that using these packing cubes, you can fit more into your suitcase?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. Let's put it to the test.
In a min, packing hack revelations.
I might have overpacked this one.
Eyes bigger than your suitcase.
I'm at the house of folding phenomenon Sophie Liard on a compression packing cube journey to explore if they're worth the money or if it's better and cheaper to just bung it all in. Whilst I got some folding tips, the families have been having a pop with 3 differently priced compression cubes.
Lord have mercy. I'm not convinced at all. I'm not convinced that this will save space.
I don't feel like it saves space, I just feel like it organises.
Okay.
I think that looks more organised.
I could just do a day's worth of clothes.
What, like a thing for each day? Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday?
You know, like the pill boxes? Exactly like that.
What, so do you think...
I like these. These are dope.
Back at Sophie's house, I've invited over a product testing ninja, Harry Kynes, a consumer expert from Which.
I want your take on the packing cubes.
So I'm a bit sceptical. Something that promises to, you know, at best get a few more pairs of pants in on holiday.
Well, for me, it's a space saver and they're great for when you get to your destination. You can just unpack, keep it in the cube and then pop it in the drawers.
I'm a big believer in a carrier bag, and I reckon it could do 90% of the job. And that's more money for margaritas on the beach.
Oh, I love a margarita.
Right, we're going to have a little competition, OK? You've both got exactly the same amount of clothes, the same suitcase. You're going to use your packing cubes, and obviously you're not going to. You're going to do it in a real panic and a mess by the sounds of it. Ready? Steady? Pack!
I'm very tempted to just do that whole pile.
Do whatever you want,
upside
mate.
down.
He sounds like a cowboy packer.
Look at the folding lady. Look at her go.
Obviously, she's going to smash.
Women usually do that.
If you're the folding lady, I'm the squishing boy.
I hope he absolutely knocks this
Sophie
challenge
is
out of
going
the park.
down.
There's no time constraint. You're not going to miss your flight.
Yeah, the taxi's outside.
It's the trauma he's been through. Bless him.
I might have overpacked this one, actually.
Eyes bigger than your suitcase.
So you can see the difference on how small that is.
It is quite time-consuming, though, isn't it?
It is more time-consuming than throwing it in the way Harry has, but can we not just be slower and more mindful when we're doing things?
No,
and then we'll make better choices. I mean, all of us overpack when we go on holiday. We have this uncontrollable need to fill a case, but if we're taking our time doing it, we find we pack less things because we're being more picky about what we're putting in our case.
Are you struggling a little bit over there?
No.
You could do a bit of compression on that, I think.
You've done it. Both of you have fitted everything in. Obviously, the packing cubes have taken up more space.
This pretty much matches what we found at Which when we tested these out.
Oh, really?
When we were getting as many clothes as possible into 4 different types of suitcases, folding did best, followed by rolling, and then packing cubes.
Well, there we have it, competition over. Packing cubes do take a little bit more time and they don't really save any space. Chucking all your clothes in a suitcase is probably the quickest and easiest way, but if you want to be more organised, packing cubes are the way forward.
So a few tips. Get your fold on, pick a packing strategy like a different cube for each day's clothes, and hang stuff in a steamy bathroom to reduce wrinkles. So having rolled and folded, what do our families think?
Organisation, I really like that.
I use the packing cubes for a short trip away. 3 days of the most organised I think I've ever been in my life.
I don't think the packing cubes have given me any more space.
So would they splash out on one?
I think it's something that I'd invest in.
I'd definitely spend money on them.
A little bit pointless for me. I think I'm a great packer.
I don't think my mum and dad will get them, but I'm definitely going to use packing cubes.
So, mostly a hit for the packing cubes. Maybe not so much for space saving, but good for holiday organising. And now I know how to fold Mark's pants. Back to ice baths. Earlier, I met a gang of people convinced that dunking yourself in freezing water boosts your mood. But how on earth can cold water make you feel good? It's my worst nightmare. So is there any science behind it? Still in my sexy beachwear, I've come to Portsmouth University to find out.
Hi, you must be Heather.
Hi, lovely to meet you, Natalie.
Meet Heather Massey, Senior Lecturer in Sports Health and Exercise Science. She's conducting research on cold water immersion to help understand what this feel-good factor is all about. And in the name of science, for some weird reason, I've volunteered to take an icy plunge in her chilly test pool. Although now, I'm having second thoughts.
I am a little bit nervous about getting in your freezing cold pool.
Well, you'll be glad to know it's not freezing cold, it's 12 degrees, but that's still chilly enough.
Still quite chilly, isn't it?
We're going to be looking at something called the cold shock response.
OK.
So that's the initial response you have to going into the cold water. When you get in the water, your skin will cool very quickly, and that skin cooling can result in a big increase in your heart rate and also an increase in your blood pressure. That's that cold shock response, and it's stimulated by the cold receptors that you have in the skin being activated. Now, for someone who's young and fit like yourself, that shouldn't be a problem. But for other people that may have underlying heart conditions, those things can really exacerbate their existing problems, and it could be quite harmful for them.
So as I'm deemed fit enough to try, Heather's about to dunk me to assess my cold water response.
Great.
Hang on, no one told me I'd be in a swing of doom.
That's just to stop you floating off.
Yep, fair enough.
Running off, more like. She'll be measuring my heart rate with these little neck stickers and my skin temperature with some finger ones. That's the chair squeaking, by the way, not me.
So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why did I say yes to this again?
Keep breathing. Are you okay? Keep going. Well done. That's it. Keep breathing. Well done.
I think someone might have to call a doctor.
Oh, it's cold.
Yeah, well done. Okay,
That's
so
quite nice.
Initially your heart rate was at about 62, 63 beats a minute. Your heart rate got up to 88 beats a minute while you went in the water. We've seen people do exactly what you've done and their heart rate goes up to 140,
Really?
150 beats a minute.
So, I've survived my cold shock, but how are the families doing?
1, 2, 3. Yes! No, you can. You can. No, come on.
Does it feel hot or cold?
Yes, boiling.
33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41.
My heart is beating, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised it's in shock.
46, 47. Oh, there was no need for that.
Do you feel like you want to go for a run now? Or...
You do feel quite energised.
Does it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Give me a towel.
Yeah, someone get me a towel. Well, I'm covered in goosebumps, but surprisingly, I actually feel pretty good.
I feel very excited. I feel great.
So what you're experiencing now is that post-immersion or post-swim high.
Yeah.
So that could be that increase in stress hormones. It could be dopamine or serotonin flooding your body right now.
Like it. It's good. Get used to this.
So now I'm dry, I want to understand what that cold dip did to my body.
Your skin temperature dropped by nearly 13 degrees. It's about that rapid reduction in skin temperature that stimulates that change in breathing, that increase in heart rate.
I've got a bath at home. If I just filled that with water of 12 degrees, I'd be doing the same thing at home, right?
You'd be doing exactly what we did here.
Yeah. What are people doing when they're jumping into baths of ice at 0, -1 degrees?
If you're going into water that cold, it's going to be exceptionally painful. We put you in 12.5 degrees because it's cold enough to stimulate the cold receptors, but not too cold to stimulate the pain receptors. There's few of the problems associated with the much colder temperature water. So that could be the pain that you'd experience, but also things like non-freezing cold injuries, which could damage the vessels and nerves in your fingers and toes.
So my big question is there any evidence that this is a mood booster?
I've seen people online, you know, suffering with depression, and they say that if they use cold water, it has helped them.
There's lots of different ideas around how cold water immersion reduce symptoms of depression or reduce pain or even menopause symptoms. We need a bit more evidence around this, bigger, more rigorous research trials. In fact, we're running a clinical trial looking at using an introductory outdoor swimming course for people living with symptoms of depression.
Heather, what are we saying about ice baths? Yay or nay?
What we need to say is get yourself checked out, check you're healthy, go in water that's maximum of 10 to 15 degrees, no colder, and make sure you're with a group of people if you're going to try this out.
And 1 or 2 minutes only?
1 or 2 minutes only.
So, as my toes finally thaw out, how are the families feeling?
It felt good, but did it feel good enough for me to get in again tomorrow? I don't know.
It feels the same as having a normal bath, but I think it's just easier.
Well, the ice bath was a little bit traumatising, but definitely got an energy rush afterwards.
Would they shell out on their own ice bath?
I would invest in an ice bath.
It's like torture in your garden, like, no.
I don't feel like these lot are going to, but I definitely would buy one for myself.
So, it's mostly a thumbs up from this lot, but remember, the cold shock response can be dangerous. So be aware if you have heart or blood pressure conditions. In a min, I check out a beauty device that's lighting up the UK. Literally.
How do you feel in it?
A little bit of a prat, to be honest.
We all want great skin, and most of us don't mind looking silly trying to get it. I know I don't. But now, it's these sci-fi LED face masks that are all the rage. Bizarrely, it was NASA back in the 90s who first said that red LED wavelengths could help with skin healing. But thanks to a boom in beauty tech sales during the pandemic, when we couldn't get to the beauty salon, and the light mask featuring in the Emily in Paris TV series, red light therapy for skincare is now a mega trend, with over 70 million hits on TikTok.
The reviews were really good and I couldn't wait to give this a try.
These masks claim to improve redness, help with acne, and even boost your collagen. They cost anywhere from 20 quid up to £1,500. But do they actually work? And how much should we spend? Is it just a funny rave for your face?
Or the holy grail of lovely skin? Oh. My skin's very slimy after that.
I've sent the families some of these home face masks to try out for themselves. Can't wait to see this.
I've seen these on the TikTok shop. It's supposed to make you look younger.
Meet family farmers Chad and Lucy from Wakefield.
I get really into something and buy everything.
It doesn't take much to sell me something.
There's nothing wrong with my skin. I feel violated.
Chad and Lucy have a mask for $79.99 that claims to stimulate the natural rejuvenation process.
Red anti-age, need that. Purifying mode, need that.
Next, it's retired besties Janet and Graham from Stoke-on-Trent.
Graham bought an air fryer which never came out of the box just because everybody was buying air fryers.
Because it was the thing, everybody's buying air fryers.
Janet and Graham each have a face and neck mask, costing $127.49, that claims to give you improved texture and a smooth and youthful appearance.
Celebs and people use them to, like, help their skin, I think.
Whilst the Castles each have a mask for 75 quid, claiming to target wrinkles in just 15 minutes.
Wait, 15 minutes a day?
On me own.
And you're going to look 18? That's amazing. I mean, not that you look old.
Would it be Fraser?
And whilst they get them set up...
Oh, I got on the wrong way. Oh, dear.
To find out if they're worth buying, I'm off on an LED deep dive. Starting with an LED mega fan. Meet beauty influencer Craig Hamilton. Brands send Craig beauty products so he can use and review them on his social feed. And he gets paid for it too. Back in the day, it was the Avon lady. Whatever happened to her?
Morning. Welcome.
This is lovely.
Thanks so much. Come on upstairs.
And by the looks of his swanky pad, he's doing pretty well.
Wrong job.
So come on in. So this is really where everything gets created. So
Right,
this is it's my wee setup.
He's got a lovely beauty room, Graham. Is your beauty room like that?
I wish it was.
So do I. I'd be round there.
And before we chat beauty LED, he's doing a little video demo for me.
Starting with cream, we're going to apply a little bit in the back of our hand, rub it in, and we're going to do some pats to the cheek because we want to look snatched.
Snatched means sculpted, by the way, not like kidnapped or anything.
And that's how we've created a simple blush technique using our cream and our powder to get the ultimate pigment and long day lasting blusher. So give it a go. I always do a wee wink. It's always cringy, but it's just like a habit now, you know.
That's your thing. I can't wink, I just blinked.
What's the most hits you've got from promoting a product?
I think one of my videos last year when I was promoting a brand got like 5 million views.
Wow. Can I ask how much you get paid a post?
I know influencers that have made hundreds of thousands of pounds.
What makes someone get over £100,000?
I'd say 1 million+ follower influencers.
If you can really earn that much, I'm changing career. And out on his desk is what I'm dying to know about, the creepy LED face mask. Now, they've gone crazy, haven't they?
They have. This is going viral right now because everyone's trying it, and it's kind of like a trend. When you're scrolling through your socials, you're going to see this a lot. I use it, and I really do love it. It helps repair the skin, boost collagen production. The list goes on.
I'm taking it home.
Honestly, get it in your bag.
Can you show me how it works?
Basically, we're just going to clap it in.
Yeah.
You might need
I'll help you.
Usually I have someone help me with it.
Right.
It's definitely on. And then what we're going to do is just hit the wee button.
Blimey, this looks hilarious. It claims to reduce ageing in just 4 weeks, but it could double up as a Halloween costume. It's like Hannibal Lecter. I really can't take you seriously.
No, it's a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, I'll take it off. Can you undo
Yeah,
me?
I can. Let's have a go.
So do you want to take a... You got it?
Yeah.
How's that? Is that tight?
Yeah.
So I'll just do this.
Yeah. Why did I agree to this? I'm never going to live this one down.
Right, how's that?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. With that you, so 15 minutes a day keeps the
Lovely.
wrinkles away.
Don't know what the kids would say. Well, I do, actually. They'd annihilate me.
How do you feel in it?
Ah, he looks so excited. Do I tell him the truth? A little bit of a prat, to be honest. However, I've not used it daily, I can't tell you, but I don't know enough about them, but I'm going to go and find out.
Go and find out.
This is what I want to know. Is it going to work or not?
Yeah.
So lots of influencers think they're the bee's knees, but they would. Some of them are getting paid to promote them. Later, I'm finding out what the experts say. It's very comfortable, this chair.
It is.
Have a nice sleep. Is there any evidence that these red light masks do what they claim? After all that, I'm a bit peckish. I love mushrooms. I like them on toast, I like them as soup. But lately, the world has gone crazy for weird and wonderful mushrooms, especially one called lion's mane. Claiming to naturally improve our focus and memory, it's been used in Asian medicine for centuries. But since 2022, there's been a real shroom boom over here, thanks to an increased interest in health during COVID and them featuring on Clarkson's TV show last series, when Google searches boomed 450%. Various research studies have also hit the headlines. And the magic ingredients are thought to be from the roots, mainly compounds called erinacins. Now Lion's Mane supplements have hit the high street.
Yes, it's in my basket to purchase.
But is this a big mushroom miracle or just a fake fungi fad? Only one way to find out. I'm off on a Lion's Mane mushroom hunt.
I know what you're thinking. I'm going into the woods to pick some lovely mushrooms. Well, you're wrong. I'm actually in an industrial estate near Watford
to see some Lion's Mane up close, but it's not quite what I was expecting.
Hello, anybody here? Hello.
I'm meeting Andre, a gourmet mushroom producer. This place is a family business. They pop out 15 tonnes of all types of funky mushrooms every year. Imagine the stroganoff you could make with that.
Yeah, this is a special hydroponics tent.
Oh my goodness me. Oh, it's like Alice in Wonderland in here. Wow, look at the different mushrooms. They're coming out of every orifice.
There's over 17 species of fancy mushrooms here, including oyster in all the colours, enoki, shiitake and reishi.
Oh, look at all of these.
Crikey, those don't look like mushrooms.
Don't get these in Sainsbury's, do you?
No.
This is not going to send me loopy. I'm not going to be dancing naked, am I, around the industrial estate?
No, you definitely won't be.
Fine. Oh, they're delicious.
So I've stuffed myself on the goods, and now it's time to see what I came for. Take me into the lion's den, Andre.
Oh my goodness!
That looks like cauliflower.
Looks exactly like cauliflower.
There you are. That's some lion's mane. It is very dense, and it smells quite nice.
It's lovely. I love a bit of mushrooms on toast. Would you have lion's mane on toast?
These work better as a steak, actually.
Oh, it's well soft. It's like a marshmallow.
I bet it don't taste like a marshmallow.
It's actually really nice.
And can these grow in the wild?
They do. However, in the UK, if you find them, you're not allowed to pick them.
Why?
Because they're an endangered species. And you
Okay.
can't.
Andre, why are they called lion's mane?
Well, it's just because they look like a lion's mane.
But its real name is Hericium erinaceus. Not quite as catchy. This batch have been hand-fertilised in a Petri dish on site, into this soil-like stuff that's called a substrate. They sprout in these rooms at around 19 degrees, 90% humidity and with controlled airflow. And from here, take about 2 weeks to grow.
And I've seen lots about memory,
Yep.
helping concentration, that sort of thing. Do you feel more concentrated when you have it?
I think it does help to clear your brain a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely the case, I think.
I think they could have powers. I think there could be some truth behind it.
I'm not convinced.
There are so many lion's mane products now too, from powders and coffees to gummies and even chocolate. Is there anything they won't put this hairy mushroom into?
What have you got?
I've got goodies.
I've sent a selection of lion's mane edibles for the families to try.
These are good for your focus,
Yeah.
memory,
All right.
and your... Oh, God, what was that? I want to say, I can't read it.
Janet and Graham have some sugar-free lion's mane gummies. They contain 2,400 milligrams per serving, plus B12 and B6.
Nice, aren't they? I feel better already.
Chad and Lucy are trying out some coffee with 350 milligrams of lion's mane per serving, boosted with ashwagandha and cacao. So that's a lot less lion's mane than Janet and Graham's gummies.
I can't. It's full of bits.
And Michael and Siobhan have the same mushroom coffee.
What, the bits?
I don't want to chew my coffee. Oh, I'm really disappointed with that.
So first impressions are getting mixed reviews.
It's like drinking a pint of sand.
But apart from tickling their taste buds, good or bad,
Jeebus!
Is there any science behind lion's mane improving your focus and memory?
Pass me the paper, Graham, and let's just see if we can do the crossword.
Okay.
Later on, I'm trying the hairy mushroom for myself. if I remember that is.
Check what the police make.
And finding out if Janet can finish her crossword puzzle.
I think I'm going to have another gummy. Keep me going.
Back to LED face masks. Earlier, I met an influencing LED mega fan. But now, I want to know if there's any science behind the big claims. So I'm off to meet a Skin Glow pro. Meet Dr. CREAMi, a consultant at University College London who specialises in evidence-based cosmetics. I've come to her clinic. But before she spills the beans about the LED, she's planned a peek under my skin with her fancy face scanner.
So with this skin scanner, what it will tell us is what's happening beneath the skin.
It's exciting.
It will show us things like, is there sensitivity in the skin? Is there redness? Is there pigmentation? And these are really helpful to see if LED would actually help.
Let's do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
but first, we've got to take off your makeup.
Poor viewers.
It uses coloured lights and AI to analyse. So let's see what my redness, wrinkles and skin condition are saying. I hope it's nice.
So this is really good. I've actually not seen it this smooth before, so
Really?
you're doing a great job.
That means lovely texture, not many wrinkles, and one happy Cassidy.
Heard it here first.
Hang on, I look terrifying.
Sensitivity here we can see as really dark redness. So we can see some inflammation in the cheeks.
I bet that's alcohol.
And one thing that's always really important with skin is building collagen. With time, we're always losing collagen, and we need to think about things that can build that collagen back into the skin. And LED is something that's really interesting when it comes to this.
Well, more collagen sounds good to me. Right, shh now. It's time for a little lie down.
It's very comfortable, this chair.
It is.
Have a nice sleep.
Whilst I have a go with the Posh Pro device.
So red light LED have been shown to increase mitochondria function.
And what is mitochondria?
So mitochondria are the kind of the powerhouse of the cell. They produce ATP, basically the energy for every single cell in the entire body. LED light, particularly red light, has been shown to upregulate the function of mitochondria.
So basically, these little guys slow down wrinkles and pigmentation.
There's a cell in the skin called the fibroblast, and this helps to increase two things, collagen and elastin. And together this increase strength and flexibility in the skin. A randomized controlled trial has been shown that red light can increase collagen production in this way.
I didn't know that an LED face mask boosts collagen, so that's really interesting to me.
So LED red light has been shown to do this. Not necessarily your face mask at home, but red light in general has been shown to do this. You really need to look for a specific wavelength of light. And what you want to look for is somewhere between 600 to 750 nanometers. If it's outside that, it's not going to be as effective.
So, wavelength is key, but it turns out that's not all we should be looking out for.
So one of the things that we can do to boost the activity of the LED is by adding in near-infrared. This travels deep into the skin and it increases the effectiveness of your red light.
With the masks at home then, is the infrared in there?
That's something to look out for to see if your mask comes with near-infrared.
Understood.
So while I squeeze in my 20-minute pro treatment, the families are trying to get their daily dose in with the home masks.
I'm sorting my wrinkles.
Good, good.
Yeah, it's good.
Cleaning, hoovering and getting rid of the wrinkles all at the same time. What more can a woman want?
It's good to be anti-aged. It's not like you can sit down for 15 minutes, is it?
Those pigs must be terrified.
Vision is not a strong point. Oh!
Told you.
Sorry, Barbie.
Right, nap time's over.
Oh, a bit spaced out.
Yes.
Let's see if my skin feels any different.
It could be psychosomatic, but my skin does feel calmer.
So usually we would need to do a few sessions and it really helps to reduce inflammation.
So how does this professional one compare to the ones I can buy online?
So this is an at-home LED mask. The bulbs inside will be smaller. So have a look at the bulbs here. You can see they're quite large.
Yeah, absolutely.
Randomized controlled trials have shown that professional devices work. We know that the technology in theory works. Then this can be a nice addition to boost collagen over time.
And what about the ones that you can get online that are 20 quid?
Look at the evidence, look at the wavelengths. Does it have near infrared? Does it have lots of bulbs?
It probably won't, will it? Not for that money.
So, while there is evidence that red light therapy works, when it comes to the newer home masks, the scientific research just isn't there yet. But what do the families think?
It's very relaxing, it's easy to put on, and my skin is definitely better.
It is hard to tell if it's actually done anything at this stage, but it's 15 minutes of relaxing.
I want to believe that it's going to work, but I haven't actually felt or seen much difference yet.
So, would they buy one?
I think I will invest in an LED face mask.
I would probably buy one if I had a budget for a really decent one.
I definitely would say it's a thumbs up from me.
So this lot are impressed. If you want to buy one, look for the right wavelength, one with lots of bulbs, and consider one with near infrared. Earlier on, I got up close and personal with some lion's mane mushrooms. And whilst my families are tasting some at home, I want to know if there's any science to back up the lion's mane improved memory and focus claims. So I'm meeting Dr. Ellen Smith from Northumberland University, who's just completed a human pilot trial about this very question.
I mean, there's so many lion's mane products now. And it's all really focused on focus, memory.
Yeah, so the claims that we are seeing are based off some kind of very limited scientific research. And what we've seen there is improvements in learning and memory tasks. But this is in rodents.
A mouse and myself are rather different.
Exactly, very different indeed. And it's something that consumers should be aware of, that the scientific research isn't there to support the claims at the moment.
Ah, so you're a sucker.
I am. I've sucked into the social
Yeah, you're
media.
one of the rats.
I would need more evidence than that.
So would I.
Well, Graham, so did Dr. Ellen. So strap in, I'm about to have a go at one of the focus tests from her big lion's mane experiment. It's called a Stroop test.
What you're going to see is different colours on the screen. So the word is a colour, but it will be presented in a colour as well. So you need to use this response pad to say which colour the word is presented in. So for example, you might see the word blue and it's in the colour green, and you'll press green.
Piece of cake.
So let's have a go and get a baseline.
I don't know why I'm bashing it, it's nerves, sorry Ellen.
This task is designed to test your focus.
Pressure of it all, do I get a prize at the end?
Play along if you fancy.
There we go, completed.
What we'll do now is you can take some lion's mane.
Yes.
Ellen's test humans took 1,800 milligrams of lion's mane. Let's see if those magic bio compounds do their thing to me.
So we'll give it an hour.
Okay.
So allow it a bit of time to get into your body, and then we'll have another go of doing the task after that.
And then all will be revealed.
Whilst I wait for my shrooms to kick in, the families are having a little go themselves, already powered up from their lion's mane goodie pack.
Green. Black. Blue. So hard.
Yellow.
No, that's blue.
I believe me. A yellow blue.
Right. No, it was blue.
Yeah.
Red.
I got it completely wrong then.
I know it sounds really weird, but I feel like...
No, don't say it.
I do actually feel a bit more alert.
Oh.
Like it's gone to my head.
Oh, is it?
Really, honestly.
So 1 hour later, with my lion's mane ingested, I'm attempting round 2 of the focus test. So will I do any better?
Done, there you are.
Brilliant.
Now that felt much faster.
You've done really well.
Have I?
When we look at your scores from the task that you've just done now, you did perform quicker.
How much quicker?
Just over 100 milliseconds, so it is quite a quick reaction time in comparison to how you were earlier on.
But is that because she knew what the task were going to be the second time? So actually you go, oh, I know what I'm looking for now, rather than the mushrooms have made any difference?
I mean, it could be that, Chad.
And how does that match up with the research you've done?
So actually the work that we did shows essentially the exact same result as we've seen there. So participants performed quicker on the Stroop reaction time after taking lion's mane and waiting that 60 minutes like you've just done there. So it's really early days with the research.
Do you think if I knock back the whole tub of those, I'll be able to get the cleaning done in half an hour?
I'd go with no. Just from a safety perspective, let's not do that.
Fair enough.
You never know.
OK, shame.
So the jury's still out on the scientific proof, but it sounds like there could be something in this mushroom. It's just very early days. The families have been trying it at home now for a week.
I was hoping they would give me a little bit more intelligence, but that bit hasn't worked. As you can see, the crossroad is still unfinished.
So what are they thinking?
Still not sure sometimes when I go into the kitchen if I can remember things. But then I just feel I've got more energy.
You kind of feel more energy, you feel a little bit brighter. I don't know if that's just the placebo effect, but I feel that there has been a difference.
My brain was a bit more clear, my head was clear, and I could remember things a bit more. I'm a bit more on it, a bit more with it.
It didn't help me.
So more energised and alert, but that could be the added B12 or the caffeine. Who knows? The big question is, would they buy it?
I think it's definitely something that I'd continue to keep doing.
We are definitely going to be taking lion's mane now and forever.
I would definitely buy lion's mane.
I wouldn't buy it for myself, but I'd buy it for you.
Oh, thanks. But you can't have some of mine then if I've got it.
I don't want any. I'll just drink my coffee.
Good.
So, though the evidence is still lacking, these guys are buying. If you do want to try them, remember, Dr. Ellen's testers perform quicker after 1,800 milligrams, around 2 of Janet's gummies, so might be worth bearing in mind.
Now, hopefully, I've saved you a few quid. I'm spending my spondoolies on mop socks. They're brilliant. Let's face it, we're all addicted to shopping. Especially online. Daughters, eh?
And with so many talked about must-haves, from ice baths to home pizza ovens, LED face masks to natural deodorants, which ones are actually worth buying?
I'm diving into Britain's most popular products.
To find the truth behind the claims, from how they work...
It's like the Willy Wonka of testing floors.
...to whether they're worth the money. And whilst I'm being shopping's Miss Marple, 6 families are watching my adventures from home.
And trying these wonder products for themselves. Oh, that looks good.
But not with scientific tests and lab coats. It's just real people with real opinions.
35, 36, 37.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that nice?
And it's all to help them decide how best to spend their money.
Vision is not a strong point. Oh!
And after all they've seen and tried, the big question is, do they need one?
So when it comes to shopping, what's the big deal? I want to know. Don't you? Strap yourself in because this one is going to be a wild ride. Can I interest you in trying some ice cream?
You can feel so much more.
That's good. Straight away you can see the water saving there.
But first, we're getting our teeth into teeth whiteners.
Purple toothpaste. Instantly looking whiter teeth.
Wanting white teeth is nothing new. But in the era of celebs with impossibly white gnashers and the Zoom boom, i.e. staring at ourselves 24/7 during COVID, the demand for cosmetic dentistry has exploded. Incredibly, 40% of under 35s have shelled out for teeth whitening.
I probably have someone once a day ask me, Dr. Stoller, should I use purple toothpaste to make my teeth more white?
But the latest trend, claiming to give you instant whiter teeth for just under 20 quid, is the peculiar purple gel people are rubbing on. It was catapulted into the headlines last year when Kim Kardashian endorsed it on socials, racking up 21.6 million views. It claims to colour correct your teeth.
My teeth are white as ever.
But is it as good as it sounds?
If it works that quick, I want it.
I want it.
That's good, because you lot are going to be trying it.
Right, let's see what we've got
you think?
here. It's supposed to work in 60 seconds and make your teeth whiter.
Meet retired besties Janet and Graham from Stoke-on-Trent.
They look great on the internet. I get them home, I just look at them and think, Back in the box. I'm never going to use it.
Family farmers Chad and Lucy from Wakefield.
We know the delivery drivers by the first name because they're down our drive every single day dropping something else off. Sometimes Lucy can't even remember the products that she's bought.
Joining this lot are social worker Siobhan and bus driver Michael from Stevenage.
We are the complete opposite when it comes to buying.
Big time. I'm simple and easy and quick.
I'm not.
Meanwhile, I'm off on a dental quest to see how the pros do it.
There's only one place to go to find out about whiter teeth, and I can't afford to go to Turkey, so I'm at the dentist.
And it's the poshest one I've ever seen.
I'm really looking forward to finding out about whiter teeth.
Can't wait, let's do it.
Dr Azizi's an expert in cosmetic dentistry, and he's got lovely white teeth.
Ah, this is our patient for the day, our guinea pig, yeah?
Yes, and also my dad.
Oh, no, Dad. Nice to meet you.
Dad's in for a whitening treatment. Freebies for your folks, eh? Love that.
So, Dr Azizi, right, with teeth, what is a normal colour tooth? Because wherever I look now, I'm thinking that my teeth should be this colour.
So this is the colour chart for your teeth. General public tend to have around a A2 to an A3 natural colour.
I quite like this B1 here, look.
That's it, yes. So with teeth whitening, that is the aim.
That's the aim, right? What's this here, though, the B4? Who'd want that colour?
No one wants that colour. That's just colour. Some patients come in with that.
I think maybe mine's a B4. Shocker.
Well, we can find out.
I don't want to do mine. Not on camera. Perhaps I'll pop back, do it privately.
Later on, yes.
Oh dear, don't like the look of that.
But what makes a tooth yellow in the first place? Dr Azizi's invited me as his +1 to a poke around his dad's mouth to find out.
So we are born with layers to our
Right.
teeth. The dentine part, and above the dentine, the protective layer, that's the enamel. Enamel tends to be translucent. Dentine tends to be a little bit darker than the enamel. So everybody has a darker tinge to their natural teeth. What adds to the decrease in the whiteness is the staining. Because your teeth, although it looks glass-like, microscopically they have millions of little pores. It's got little channels.
Yes.
And that's how the staining can get within your teeth.
Dr Azizi's dad is getting some sandblast-style cleaning to tackle his.
Can I buy one of those for home?
Professional use only.
So what are the main culprits of staining? Because that's what we all want to know.
Food colorings, turmeric, red wine, beetroot, blueberries.
Blueberries? I eat loads of blueberries. And my kids go through punnets of blueberries a week.
But they can really sort of stain your teeth.
And in terms of tea and coffee, Doctor, what's the worst culprit?
The worst culprit is tea.
Oh, is tea more than coffee? I love a cup of tea.
But if, like me, you love a tea, what are the dentists using to tackle these tougher type of stains?
We're going to make customised trays.
Yes.
This fits exactly where the gum line is. Within this, we're going to place the peroxide gel.
Yeah.
So it's the peroxide which breaks down the coloured particles.
Yes.
But generally, it's 6% hydrogen peroxide.
6%.
So while Dad's off on a 600 quid peroxide whitening journey, my families are taking the budget option with a much cheaper purple paste. Don't say I don't treat ya. Chad and Lucy have a £2 one claiming to conceal stains and give instantly whiter looking teeth.
Like something out of a Halloween film.
Michael and Siobhan have a 19 quid one that claims to conceal yellow tones for a brighter smile in just 30 seconds.
Oh, it tastes nice. I was going to say that.
And Janet and Graham have a £9.99 version, claiming to also neutralise yellow tones and remove tooth stains.
I've seen this advertised.
Have you? I haven't seen this advertised before.
So, fingers crossed that it works.
So it's purple gums galore, but how does it actually work? Dr Azizi's squeezed out a sample to explain.
So this is literally a tooth makeup.
Makeup for teeth. Think of everything these days, don't they? Can I have a little go?
Let's do it. So what they're saying is purple is the opposite to yellow. So if you put them together, they'll cancel each other out and you'll get a brighter smile.
Okay.
Now, in reality, that's not always the case. And the most important to know that is it's just a masking agent. It doesn't whiten your teeth, it just masks the colour. But the results are very, very temporary.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
No. As long as the purple dye is on your teeth, it'll have some effect, but once the purple dyes, the effects will subside.
So as you've said, this is kind of a purple makeup.
Yeah.
But I know people that are brushing their teeth with purple toothpaste.
Yes.
So what's the difference?
You can buy toothpaste that have the right amount of fluoride in it, which has this purple colour technology. If you are going to go for this option, I would definitely opt for the toothpaste brand that has the fluoride in it. So it's always important to read the labels to make sure you're getting the best out of the treatments.
Yeah.
So the effects are short-lived. Gutted. How are my families getting on?
Actually, there's not a lot of change.
There's not a lot of change.
It like sticks in the cracks, doesn't it?
Which side did you do? That side?
Yeah.
You can see a slight difference.
I would say perhaps a little bit. Yeah. Oh, good.
An S8 you've gone up to?
No way. That is a big difference.
So, some positive early feedback, but will it last? They'll be trying it out over the next week. Meanwhile, I've still got a purple tongue. Later, I'm finding out what the deal is with the stronger bleach gels you can buy online.
Hydrogen peroxide, it is nasty stuff.
Wow.
No way!
After all that, I'm a bit sweaty. Time for a quick shower. And now there's a new shower gadget in town, the eco-purifying showerhead. They claim to purify hard water for softer hair and skin. Up the water pressure, and most importantly, in an age of rising water bills, use less water to save you money. Now they're everywhere, and the global eco-showerhead market is expected to reach just under £1.7 billion by 2032. But do they really save you water?
I'm interested in this.
That's lucky, because you lot are trying them out.
Look at this.
Ooh,
That
look
looks
at
fancy.
that bad boy, that's amazing.
Meet new family, the Castles. Coffee business owners Linda and Nick with their kids, Cara, Brooke and Grace.
I'm probably a classic. If it's more expensive, it's going to be better.
I buy the most crap.
Their showerhead, priced at $14.99, has a turbo fan that claims to boost water pressure and mineral beads that claim to filter.
New showerhead. It's 3 different beads. I've never seen that before, to be fair.
Next up, it's the Plumber Halls from Hertfordshire. Medical sales rep Aaron, his mum Jenny, who's recently retired, and not forgetting the kids, Rayan and Anaya.
Not very good, really, at looking into the details sometimes.
How gullible are you, though? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
it's expensive
a lot of
product
us
as well.
are very gullible.
They also have a mineral bead filtering head that claims to increase water pressure and use 35% less water for just under 15 quid.
Clear, see-through.
Finally, Chad and Lucy's has a cotton filter for hard water filtering and claims to boost pressure and save water. Just shy of 20 quid too.
According to this product, men like it fierce, women like it comfortable, and both men and women love it cool. I'm not sure it's a shower head.
Doesn't sound like one, does it? Let's have a look.
But before they have a go, I want to explore their water-saving claims. So where better than a mud bath, where showers are really put to the test?
Well, we're certainly in the right place. Everybody is filthy. Right, boys? Let's hit the showers.
Over at the rinse station, I've lined up 2 mudcake volunteers and Professor Jacob Tompkins, who's a water-saving expert. Before we see if they actually save any water, Jacob wants to demo the washing capabilities of an eco shower head versus a bog standard one.
They need a jet wash, not a shower.
Yeah. So, Jacob, what have we got here then?
This one's the normal shower head. This is the eco shower head that mixes in the air and water together.
So, Jacob, how does this work?
Well, obviously, the normal one, it just comes out and it squirts like at home.
Yeah.
What happens with this one is there's a tiny hole in there and there's a change in the diameter of the pipe. And when you change the diameter of the pipe, the pressure changes and it pulls in air. So it sucks air in through a tiny hole, mixes it with the water through something called the Venturi principle, and then it blasts air and water onto you. So it feels the same, you've got the same pressure, but with a lot less water.
Jacob, from what I'm seeing here, both of them look like they're doing the job.
They are, yeah.
So the aerated shower head appears to do a similar job to the standard one, but does it actually use less water?
Right, now, we've got 2 identical buckets.
Yep.
We're going to get the guys to put the shower heads in, and then we'll compare the volumes.
Sounds good to me.
Here you go.
Get set, go. So, it's a challenge to see which shower head uses the least water. The first one to hit the 5 litre mark loses on wastage. Normal one's filling up very quickly, Jacob.
Yeah, yep. And see how this looks more airy. See the more bubbles and the aerated thing of the flow?
I think we're there.
Yep, stop. OK, I think you can immediately see the difference.
Straight away you can see the water saving there.
So, looks like the Eco shower has 3 litres and the normal shower's 5 litres for the same time.
So that's about a 40% saving of water.
40% saving on water. And remember, at home, that's hot water, so that's saving your energy bill too.
No-brainer.
This is a game changer, isn't it? That could actually save a lot of money.
It could. So it seems eco shower heads really can save water. In a min, I get the truth about purifying shower heads and a bleach bombshell on my teeth whitening hunt.
It's a bomb-making material.
Wow. Back to the hunt for pearly whites. Earlier, I discovered the fad purple tooth makeup can make your teeth brighter, but washes off after a few hours. But now I want to know about the cheaper DIY bleach options you can buy online.
Natalie, hello. Come on in.
Thank you so much for having me. This is Harry Kind, a consumer journalist, and it looks like he's prepped some peroxide canapes for lunch. How do you know so much about teeth whitening?
Well, I work for Which, and we found out that a lot of people were turning to cheaper DIY teeth whitening products that they bought online because it's so expensive to go to the dentist, and people were promoting all sorts of things that we thought might be a little bit dangerous.
OK.
And so we bought a whole load of these and tested them out properly to just see a sense of, you know, are these legal?
You'd hope so, if you can just buy them and they're at your doorstep.
Exactly, right.
This here looks like something my girls use in a board game.
I mean, try it on. That is really quite attractive. And that, in theory, is to open up your mouth to allow you to do these DIY tests. I mean, does it feel good?
Poor girl, she looked in so much pain.
This here is a bit like the mould the dentist uses,
Right.
but obviously it's flat as a pancake and it's not to your teeth, so how does this work?
In theory, there are instructions that say put it in hot water, bite down, try and get
my
it...
daughter plays sport and she has to put her mouth guard in kind of hot water and mould it, so I get what you mean.
But these are, you know, cheap plastic, cheap rubber. They're not going to do the job. They're not going to protect your gums.
You're not very comfortable.
Oh, pardon?
Yeah, you're not very comfortable.
It's making me choke.
So we've got 4 peroxide gels here that you can purchase off of the internet. What are the differences between them?
So with these, you just don't know what's in them.
Well, you don't know.
And you don't know what you're putting in your mouth. That is the real problem.
And what's the strength of the peroxide in these? Do you know?
Legally, it should be no more than 0.1% in the UK. If you're doing it from home, that is the DIY limit. A dentist can go up to 6% most of the time. They can prescribe that. I mean, after 12%, you literally need to buy a licence from the Home Office because it's a bomb-making material. Hydrogen peroxide, it is nasty stuff.
Wow.
No way!
So that's like the bomb for your teeth.
That's very dangerous.
It is, Graham. So to find out more on these ones, Harry's using some peroxide test strips. So the darker it goes, the more bleach it's got in it, is that right?
That is right.
OK.
We're going blue, we know that this is not something you want to put in your mouth. And already, I mean, what can you see here?
And it's getting darker and darker as we're speaking, right?
This has blown the lid off this test. This has gone way beyond the 1% level.
OK, so that's 10 times more what's legal in the UK.
And we've tested ones just like this. We tested 36 of these. 21 of those were illegal. There are some that were as high as 31% concentration.
I can't imagine having a 30% bleach in my mouth. Like my gums, what's it going to do to them? Like, it would petrify me.
I have got here some lovely steaks.
Oh, we're having dinner, Harry.
We can cook these, basically, with teeth whiteners.
Not what I expected.
So we are going to give a sense of what would happen if this stuff got on your gums.
Right.
Not the steak.
I'll put on a nice H for Harry.
Yeah.
And if you would like to do yours as well.
Now, I usually like my steaks medium, but slow braising with bleach is a new one for me.
I've got a little bit of bubbling going on here. If you listen closely, there is a bit of a hiss to it, I think.
I can't believe I'm actually listening to a sirloin. Sorry if I've put you all off your dinner. Move mine. Look at that. Wow.
Oh. Almost like a tattoo, isn't it?
That is incredible what it's done. Oh. It's gone grey, insipid.
Imagine that if that was your gums.
That's it, you can lose your teeth.
Yeah.
Well, you've lost 2.
My friend burnt that bit off in the middle and it had gone black, you know, on a gum, just before her wedding. She got like a hole between her teeth.
So, Harry, with the really, really high peroxide levels, what is the damage?
It basically forms chemical burns in your mouth. You can cause permanent damage that your gums will not grow back. If this is on your teeth for too long, it can thin the enamel, which actually makes them easier to yellow over time. And the worst case scenario, that is killing the tooth, and you are not getting that tooth back.
Well, it's quite ironic, really, isn't it? Because in pursuit of the most brilliant set of gnashes ever, you can end up killing them all and having none at all.
I'd rather have yellow teeth than none.
Agreed. So if you do still want to DIY bleach, make sure you know what you're using. Luckily for my families, they've been sticking to the shop-bought purple stuff.
It washed off as soon as you had a drink or something to eat. It made your mouth and your tongue a weird colour.
It's very simple to put on. It doesn't taste bad at all. It's got a lovely pepperminty taste.
It didn't do anything. It just made your gums darker.
So would they buy it?
We would not be buying this.
It's a thumbs up from me anyway.
It's nothing that I will be investing in.
So out of this lot, only Janet is impressed. But if you do need an instant fix, it can be a cheap but temporary option. Back to shower heads. Earlier I discovered that the eco ones can save water by around 40%, but some also come with filters claiming to soften hard water. And my families, who all live in hard water areas, are trying them out.
How does it feel?
It's almost like a massage. I think it feels a little bit better actually than the normal shower. I don't know about the health benefits side, that will have to take time, but it definitely feels good.
I still don't know what these balls do, but they've got water around them.
This is super clean water that's taking out all your impurities, so you're going to look like a shampoo advert afterwards.
But can they really purify water? To find out, I've come to the Good Housekeeping Institute to meet Dr. Chris Clark, a scientist who knows more about water purification than I've had hot showers. Chris, tell me about these shower heads, please.
Purifying shower heads, like these, are marketed at people who live in hard water areas. So hard water is where you live in an area, usually with lots of limestone. So the water's filtered through all this stone and picks up lots of magnesium and calcium salts. And these things, ultimately, what you see in the bottom of your kettle when you've been boiling it. So you might have come across limescale before.
Very much so, yeah.
These claim to get rid of all the hard water and, at the same time, get rid of some other contaminants that might be in your water. Heavy metals, lead, chlorine, things like that.
Dr. Chris is showing me 2 different purifying shower heads. One with a changeable filter for 65 quid and a cheaper one at around 13 quid with some weird beady things. What are they?
These little red balls are made with ceramic and tourmaline. Tourmaline is a gemstone. Almost acts like a tiny magnet. So things like heavy metals are attracted to it, and as the water goes through it, picks up all those nasty bits.
What are these balls?
So these balls are based on activated carbon. It's really special because it has a massive surface area. So there's lots and lots of very, very tiny holes in there. As things like chlorine, for example, go past them, they stick to the surface. So that's a really good way of getting out anything that's left over from these ones.
Okay.
So it's like a 2-stage filter.
Understood.
So that's the beaded one. Now this one has a filter made, activated carbon, just like the balls in that one.
Yeah.
But If you look quite closely inside, you might see it looks like it's got little sort of almost tea bags with little pellets in.
Yes.
You've got a special thing called KDF55.
Very James Bond.
Sounds very James Bond. In actual fact, it's a little bit of a combination of zinc and copper together. They're very good at attracting heavy metals. Okay, a bit like the tourmaline balls were.
Well, which one works better?
Well, that is something we should probably put to the test.
Sounds good.
So do you think money will make a difference?
It will be interesting because 13 quid,
Yeah.
you'd have a punt on.
Or 65?
It's got to be good.
Yeah.
First, a bit of water collection from the shower heads. I've got the spenny one and Chris has got the budget one.
How much water do we need, Chris?
Let's go for half full.
Oh.
Have you overdone it?
No.
No?
Chris has a demo with some soap to see if our 2 filters have reduced the water hardness.
Just over there, you've got a little glass jar of soapy stuff, and that is in fact just a nice, relatively pure soap. Now, soap is supposed to just dissolve nicely in water, and you shouldn't really see much, to be honest. However, when you mix it with hard water, the soap is slightly modified, and it actually stops dissolving in water so well. This can leave like sort of a residue on your skin, and it can clog your pores and dry your skin out, which is not what you want.
No.
So, we can check that.
So we're shaking up some soap into our 2 rival samples to compare, plus some deionised water and a regular London sample to see if there are any differences.
The immediate thing you notice first is with deionised water. What do you see in there?
Well, it's really foamy.
Really foamy.
Really bubbled.
So the soap is happy in that one.
Yep.
Now, at the other end of the spectrum, we've got the hard water. Now, what we see here...
Not a lot going on at all, just muddy water.
Muddy water, so it's really cloudy and there's no bubbles.
Yeah.
Now, that's going to give you a very unpleasant wash. There's no lather, there's no soapy bubbles, so that's not going to be great. So let's compare our purifying shower heads.
Okay.
Now, what have you got over there?
So I have quite muddy water at the bottom.
Okay.
Few bubbles at the top.
Okay, I'm the same. I would say that it's very similar to these two. They have done a reasonable job. It's definitely better than that one.
Very much
Definitely
so.
better than the hard
And
water.
not as good as that one.
And not as good as that one.
But is it worth another 50 quid or more for a minimal difference?
It depends on your personal preference.
So Chris, is it really bad if I live in a hard water area?
I mean, you don't have to have one of these things. In a hard water area, you can drink it, you can wash with it. It might not feel quite as nice. And if you have things like a skin condition, then yes, maybe it would help to have one of these a little bit. But you would be fine.
And from our investigations, these do work.
They do, absolutely. But for that price tag, it saves paying a few hundred on a big water filter for your house. And if that's what matters to you, then by all means.
Well, I'm impressed. But what do the families think? They've been trying them for a week.
This showerhead has seriously unlocked a secret passion in us because we love it, don't we?
Yeah, we do love it.
It definitely feels nicer when it's coming out.
It did make the water softer. It fluctuates between freezing and boiling.
I think electric showers, it might not work maybe, but if you've got, you know, one of the power showers plumbed in, I guess that they'd be really good, just not in our circumstances.
So would they spend their money on one?
The showerhead is definitely a yes. I'm happy with it.
I don't think I will be using an eco showerhead in the future.
Are we in?
We're in.
That was terrible.
So if you want to save money, have higher pressure and want softer water, these could be worth a try. In a minute, I try some superhero footwear and cool down with an ice cream scientist.
It's very loud. I'm not sure I'd want this in the kitchen. Now, you don't have to give me an excuse to buy a new pair of shoes, but I'm not 100% sure about the latest footwear doing the rounds. Barefoot trainers? I've got these, haven't I?
We're a nation of trainer lovers, and new fashions come and go all the time. But recently, a barefoot trend has really taken off. Hashtags like barefoot benefits have racked up over 26 million views on socials, and barefoot trainers are the new foot shape fad.
Nike have launched a barefoot shoe. I'm not even joking, it's true, they have.
Fans claim the wider fit and thinner soles do wonders for your long-term health, from better balance and foot strength to being a miracle cure for bad posture. The global barefoot shoe market is already worth over £400 million, predicted to grow by 40% over the next 6 years.
Look what's come. Linda, look at this. What on earth is this? Barefoot shoes. I've heard of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The Castles have got a pricey £81 pair each. Whilst at the Plumber Halls, Aaron's got a £31 pair.
The rubber on it reminds me a little bit of a tyre, you know.
Jenny's come in at around 25 quid.
Nice and soft.
And
I should think they would be quite nice to wear, but I don't know.
nice style.
And finally, Janet and Graham have each got a pair costing less than 17 quid. Bargain.
I'd like to give them a go.
I'll have a try and see what we think.
Yeah.
And while they get their flex on, I'm meeting Danny Bio, a holistic therapist, yoga teacher and barefoot believer of 7 years. And he wants to tell me why these shoes are good for your feet and body.
What are these shoes? They look like a superhero shoe. Why do they look like that?
Well, the reason they look like that is because they are actually shaped the way that your foot is shaped. If you bring your foot in now,
Yep.
okay, and then you basically go to stride, you see that I can bend my toes.
Yes.
You can't. And also, my heel is on the floor, yours is elevated up. So you're basically, in essence, walking forward and your whole body suffers because of the way that you're walking with your feet.
They look very uncomfortable. I'm not convinced.
Okay, this is the only way to do it, is try a pair.
I'm presuming no socks.
Absolutely no socks. No socks needed.
As normal socks restrict full toe movement, and as barefoot is all about full foot freedom, I've got to ditch the socks.
Wear shoes without socks.
You haven't seen
well,
people...
women do.
Oh, women, of course women do, don't they?
And trendy men do.
Trendy men do,
Not
yes.
you.
No, I wear socks now.
So now when you're walking through different terrains, you can feel so much more.
That's good.
And it's more fun.
It is more fun.
So that's me up and running. Well, walking, rather carefully. But what about my families?
This could be like at home and out.
Oh no, that's awful.
Wow. Yeah, they just feel as though I've just got nothing on my feet at all.
We could have a little belly dance together.
So what sparked this journey for you with the barefoot shoes?
I used to be in the corporate world and I used to wear shoes and I used to get corns. I had no arch and then that's where I had my knee problems and my back problems. That's when I transitioned into barefoot shoes and it changed my life.
No corns?
No corns and my back and no knee problems either. Exactly.
So Danny's convinced these could be the holy grail of footwear. But is there any science to it? Later on, I'll get my feet out in the name of shopping.
It's like something out of Lord of the Rings.
After all that barefoot walking, I need a cool down, and I've got just the product.
We go through loads of this in my house. Mark and Eliza eat it by the bucket load.
Ice cream. We've been loving it since it was first served in England to King Charles II in 1671.
Now, I usually buy it from the supermarket, but ice cream makers are really taking off.
I'm pressing ice cream.
Fueled by increased interest in healthier products, now we're whipping up our own, whether it be healthy, vegan, or just brilliantly bonkers. Although these home devices have been available for decades, recent tech, like high-speed grinders that can also add air, have really upped the quality, and one brand went completely viral recently on socials.
That time again where we prep the Ninja CREAMi.
Thanks to a trend in comfort food during COVID and increased interest in unconventional flavours, these machines mean you can now make any flavour you can imagine.
You can make any flavour you want.
We can buy any flavour you want.
Yes, I suppose you can, really, can't you?
I've sent 3 popular ice cream making machines to 3 of my families.
I'll put that in there.
Right.
Janet and Graham have a 50 quid budget one from Lakeland. The Castles have the 250 quid Ninja CREAMi Deluxe.
For traditionally indulgent recipes.
Look at these guys. Grace has just sorted them all out with one each. What about us?
And the Plumber Halls have a pricier Magimix model costing 500 quid. And while they get them set up, I'm in the kitchen with food scientist Dr. Johnny Drain. He's got the same 3 different price models I sent to the families, and he's going to help me explore how much you need to spend to get a tasty ice cream.
Ice cream is one of my favourite things, and it's a very magical foodstuff that most of us love. But what lots of people don't realise is just how complex the science behind it is.
Yeah.
It's one of the most complex foods that you're likely to eat.
Is it really?
Yeah. And so what we're going to try to do is see if we can recreate that magic that you get from ice cream from a store at home using these 3 different machines. The claim is that they all produce really delicious, creamy ice cream.
We're using a simple strawberry ice cream recipe to make 3 different ice creams in our 3 different price machines. I want to know if the cost of the machine makes any difference when it comes to the taste. First up, it's the Lakeland ice cream maker for just 50 quid.
And this works by pre-freezing the bowl.
Can I jump in?
Yes.
We've got one of these at home. Not exactly the same. And the problem with this, Johnny, is you say to your kids, oh, come on, we're going to make some ice cream, and you've forgotten to pre-freeze the bowl. And you need to really plan when you're going to make the ice cream.
Not as convenient as just eating it from a shop-bought tub, but unlike me, Johnny has remembered to pre-freeze the bowl overnight.
Yeah.
It will run for 40 minutes.
OK.
All it's doing is the mixture closest to the frozen container starts freezing, and then the little scraper scrapes the ice crystals off.
Next up, it's the mid-range one from Ninja at £250. This one also needs a bit of pre-freezing, but in this case, it's the actual mixture that you need to freeze the night before. Here's one Johnny made earlier. What a legend.
This feels like a cheat. Feels like you've made the ice cream already.
It's almost ice cream. At the minute, it's very hard ice cream, but let's get it in and we'll see what it does. It works like a blender. There is a blade and it's just cutting the top of our ice cream into smaller and smaller bits.
Why can't we just use a food processor at home?
So this has got a specially shaped blade that cuts the ice crystals from big ones into smaller ones. Sounds like it's doing something.
Very loud. I'm not sure I'd want this in the kitchen.
It may be loud, but on the upside, this one only takes a couple of minutes to do the business. But again, the pre-freeze needs ice cream planning. No spontaneity here. Finally, it's the Magimix, and the most expensive at 500 quid, which could buy you a lot of supermarket ice cream.
This machine is just freezing as it goes, so no need to freeze anything. And that's because this has got a compressor inside it. So this works just like a fridge or a freezer. Simple as a push of a button.
The clever thing about this one is that it'll tell you when it's ready and switch off automatically.
How long is this machine going to take to make the ice cream if this takes about 40?
This one should take between 20 and 60 minutes.
I'm excited to see how they come out, I have to say, because it's a lot of difference in the cost.
I'm going to taste test it later. But I'm well gel of the Castles who are already sampling theirs. They've made an Oreo flavour one.
Oh, that's good.
You'd have to save this for guests.
Film night.
Whilst they're planning a movie night, the Plumber Halls are patiently waiting for their super chocolatey flavour creation.
I think we've got too much chocolate.
It doesn't look like ice cream, still very smooth.
Reminds me of that stuff in the Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah, that's what I was that long.
And Janet's planning a long wait with her homemade vanilla flavour delight.
Right, this is going to take 45 minutes, so I think I'm going to stand here and watch it.
Janet, would you like some ice cream while we wait?
Oh, thank you very much. That'd be lovely.
I think that would be better, wouldn't you?
Thank you.
In a min, I strap for science and get dressed up for ice cream.
When in Rome,
I think I look pretty good. Back to barefoot shoes. Earlier, I met a holistic therapist and barefoot shoe fan who reckons they come with a host of benefits. And to try them out, our families are stomping about in the barefoot shoes I've sent them.
Have a little run up and down the garden, see how it feels.
Here we go. Oh! Okay.
Not as good as running shoes, eh?
A bottle opener, can opener.
Oh, yes, dear.
And while they flex their feet, I want to know if the claims of better posture, balance and foot strength are true. And if so, how does it work? To find out, I'm meeting Dr. Helen Branthwaite, a footwear research specialist.
So I've come to talk to you today about barefoot trainers. Can they be helpful to people?
What we know from the science is that actually barefoot shoes do quite a lot of changes to the body, and there is certainly research evidence to show that there's certain muscles in your foot that become stronger and thicker with use of the barefoot shoes, and so that would make you stronger within your foot. They've also been reported to improve stability and balance. So if you were feeling a little bit wobbly, they can be used for rehabilitation to get you back from an injury, because it's thought that they stimulate the senses in the foot that then would improve balance.
Is this viable for everybody?
For some people it might be, but I wouldn't advise it for everybody. There's about 5% of the population that has a high arched foot. That's where the foot has got a very rigid midfoot and a very short Achilles tendon. So they would potentially find walking in a barefoot shoe quite hard because of their mechanics and their anatomy within their foot.
Helen, is there a way you can show me how my feet would respond to barefoot trainers?
I think what we need to do is have a look at your feet, Natalie, and see how strong they are, and then we'll work from there.
So to see if barefoot shoes are for me, I'm getting a quick foot MOT.
Helen, the bottom of my feet are a bit of a state. What about all these here? I've got quite a lot of hard skin and stuff.
It's actually due to the shaping of your metatarsal. So in your foot, the length of your first metatarsal is slightly shorter than the second metatarsal.
Because I've got big long toes.
Yes, you have got very long toes.
I know, it's like something out of Lord of the Rings.
When you're walking, what happens is the body weight gets transferred onto the second and third metatarsal. So basically, your big toe joint isn't doing what it should do.
So now I know I have one shorter metatarsal, I want to see if barefoot trainers will be beneficial for me. Time for a little pressure test to find out. First, I walk on a pressure pad with regular trainers, while Helen records the pressure with some smart software. And next, I'm catwalking in some barefoot shoes.
OK, when you're ready, off you go, the same as what we did before.
But what does all this strutting mean for my feet?
OK, that was great. Come and have another seat, and let's
Okay.
have a look and see what that's done to your foot function. So the colour distribution is related to the amount of pressure that's on your foot. So the more red it is, the more pressure's in that area. The trainers, they reduce the amount of pressure in the front of the foot where you get that callus. You can see that the trainer construction, which has got far thicker foam underneath the front of it, has distributed that pressure away from that second metatarsal.
So the barefoot trainer, they're not for me.
I would say for you, it's possibly not going to be the best thing for you to do.
But it's like you said, everybody's different, and obviously I've got that longer metatarsal, which is why they're not good for me.
Other people might not have that, so everybody's individual. And what the science has shown us about these shoes is it's not a uniform response, that some people actually get on really well with them, other people don't. Particularly if you were very, very keen to go ahead and go with the barefoot style of living, I would suggest to you you need a long period of transition to actually get your body used to it.
So there's quite a lot of work involved, isn't there?
Yeah, you would have to commit to it really for a good 8 to 10 weeks for that transition period to be complete. And that's because the muscles need to change and improve the way they work. And it takes that long for you to get adaptation around the way that you function through the foot.
No jumping in feet first?
No, not really.
So I might be sticking to my trusty old trainers. But what do our families think?
I like the fact you've got a shoe that really fits your foot. But I always had that between your toes thing, like a glove.
Yeah.
It's just never feels normal.
Definitely was like sweaty and a bit uncomfortable with no socks. I couldn't do it.
The thing is, I've got corns on my feet, so for me, they were making it quite painful to walk on them.
So they're not for everybody. But would these guys spend their money on them?
So barefoot trainers are definitely not for me. They're just not my cup of tea.
No, I don't think I'd buy the barefoot trainers. No, they're not for me.
If it's a yes or a no for me,
Come on, Aaron, a little thumbs up.
I would just say no.
Oh.
Probably not.
So this lot aren't ready to swap out their shoes. But if, unlike me, you have perfect feet and are willing to give 8 to 10 weeks to get barefoot ready, they can have some real benefits. Back to ice cream makers. Earlier, I made 3 ice creams with 3 different price machines. And now it's time to taste test them. I love my job.
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
Ice cream, you scream for ice cream, we all scream for ice cream.
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
First up, it's the ice cream that finished first. The Ninja CREAMi Deluxe, priced at 250 quid.
It's quite smooth.
It's very smooth, right? That means small ice crystals, so it's done its job.
Almost like a shop-bought one that I would have in my freezer.
Yeah, a premium shop bought one, I would say.
Next, it's the 50 quid budget option from Lakeland.
So the thing for me that stands out about this one is it's much lighter in colour, it's much airier.
Yes.
And that's because we've whipped it, and so we've incorporated lots of air. So those air particles are getting all up amongst the cream, the fat and the sugar, and it's feeling much lighter in the mouth.
Finally, the most expensive model at £500 from Magimix. Will it taste like a mega posh gelato?
It's good.
I can feel the ice crystals are smaller. This feels smoother than
It does.
that one.
Much, much smoother.
And that's because it's got that motor, it's got that compressor, and that means quick freezing, and that results in small ice crystals. If you prefer ice cream that's really fluffy and light, that's your machine. If you prefer an ice cream that's much harder and firmer, then this is the one for you. And if you like something in the middle that's close to what you might get in an ice cream shop, then this one is the one for you. 3 very different ice cream styles.
And 3 very different impacts on your bank balance. But what the great British public think is what really counts. So I'm putting my icy creations to a blind taste test.
When in Rome.
Or rather in a cinema in St Albans. I've got some mystery samples from our 3 different machines to see which is most popular with normal punters.
Sorry to grab you. Can I interest you in trying some ice cream I made earlier?
Yes, please. I'd love to.
The 3 different colours represent the 3 different ice cream makers, but of course no one knows which is which.
So you're going yellow?
Yes. My favourite is the black one. I like more creamy.
So what's your favourite out of those?
Green, 100%.
Yellow.
Yeah.
I prefer yellow.
You prefer
green.
Green, which is the cheapest option, so you'd be all right?
Well, why
Cheap
go buy
date.
the
expensive equipment then, wouldn't I?
I'm a cheap date.
Well, I'm going to take the whole train now.
The votes are in, and it's nearly a tie. The poshest machine just edges a win with 3 votes. But the mid-range one and the budget one come a very close joint second, with 2 votes each.
Well, that was interesting. And what I've learnt about ice cream today is that everybody has different preferences, so all the machines we tested are really good, depending on what you like to eat.
But what do the families think?
The fact that it actually has the freezer in it is a really good thing.
We were sceptical, but then...
Then it worked its magic.
I only had the £50 one and it was absolutely brilliant.
But it's so easy to go to the supermarket and buy ice cream.
He is right, but if they did want to make their own recipes, would they spend on one?
I'd actually consider buying it.
The Magimix.
Yeah.
Now we're like well in. We just think
We
it's...
need one. We need something we never knew.
I'm definitely going to buy one.
Would you like one?
I'd love one.
So although they're more time and effort than just buying a quick tub from the shop, if you want a unique flavour, something vegan or more healthy, then it could be for you.
So now you know. What will you splash out on? Oh, this looks good.